Is this a dagger which I see before me?
Hello again, folks, and welcome to Black Bear Outdoors. And today we're still moving on with the Clone Wars, and in particular we are going to be looking at the PSA Dagger, right? So as you guys know, the patent for the Glock Gen 3 expired, so you get all these kind of different clones. But PSA kind of was one of the first ones that kind of had a whole line of them coming out. And they've been really, really popular, so we thought we would check one out. What do you know about the daggers?
So this one is on loan to the channel. He built it. I think he's into it with the optic, maybe $500-600. I mean, not, and that's with the Holosun 507 optic. So with this one, you know, you've got your Gen 3 style grip module, your right hand only controls. It does have that, the downside of the, like the Ruger with the smaller mag catch release. But with that, my theory on it is if they go bigger with that, then they're going to be pushing in on that Gen 4 or Gen 5 style.
And then you lose some of the compatibility, right?
Right.
Okay.
So, and like with any clone, it's intended to be compatible with any of your Gen 3 accessories, whatever. You know, this one, it does have the front accessory rail. He does have co-witness height steel sights on it. Like I said, the Holosun 507. Now with this one, he did something different, and this throws a lot of people. But he's got the rear side of the head of the optic. It looks really weird. But back in the day, I used to have a, I'm going to say it wrong, somebody can correct me, but it's a Caracal, 9mm, and that, the rear sight on that was actually molded into the slide ahead of the ejection port.
Really?
So I got used to that little bit longer distance there. And it's actually really nice. It comes up a little bit quicker. And like with this one, because if you're like me or a lot of people, you'll use that slide to rack.
Yeah.
To me, this gives your optic a little bit of protection if you're going to use your boot, your holster, the table, whatever, because it's going to hit that steel sight rather than your optic and risk your glass. So you have a little bit of glass protection.
Makes a lot of sense to me.
And he put the flat face trigger in it.
Yeah, they come with a hinged one, don't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
So this one, he flat faced. He did change out the trigger bar in it. A little bit of a performance issue. So he went with kind of a little bit longer one, so it's more Glockish, I guess we'll say. Still a little bit better, but Glockish.
So it's got the little dingus on the trigger there,
Yep.
right?
And I believe he's got a few thousand rounds through it. And no real complaints yet.
Fair point. I mean, what I quite like about it, it's got the lightning cuts on the slide, which looks quite nice. It doesn't really make a big difference, but looks good. The sights are fine, in my opinion, of where they are. I mean, it is weird. It's something new and different, but it seems to work. Shoot straight, and the other part about it is the grip angle is again the more 1911 American style, whatever you want to call it. It's less Glock and more other guns, right?
Right.
So for me, as somebody who struggles shooting with the Glock grip angle straight, this is an improvement in my opinion.
Right. Kind of one of the drawbacks that I've noticed with the Ruger, the Dagger, a lot of your clones, is you don't have the backstrap options. But like with the Dagger, you've got the little hump on the back, kind of fills the palm of the hand a little bit better. And you do have a decent beaver tail on the back strap. Fair
point. You also get the PSA mags, that's the blended kind of polymer / metal ones.
Right.
So you get higher capacity mags than the 43X, for example, with the 10 round. That's actually Dagger micro mags that people use on those as well. So you get the PSA mags. It works with Glock mags. So you get all that compatibility as well. Holster compatibility, I think, is also there for it. So that's not too bad.
No, it's a pretty basic clone, but again, it's part of PSA's mission, get people into the shooting sport affordably.
Exactly. Now, which is a great thing, because if you think about it, they're kind of, I'm assuming, you know, if it's modeled after the Gen 3 Glock, you're going to have similar reliability to it, or at least close to it, right? Now, if somebody is on a budget and they need a firearm to protect themselves or get into shooting sports or stuff like that, are you going to spend $200 on a yeet cannon that's going to fail on you?
Right.
Or are you going to spend $300 and get something that's close to a Glock?
Right. You can get that, you know, for your starter, your range gun, your intro to the shooting sport, versus You know, especially for the new shooter. I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I don't know what I like yet. It just doesn't make sense to go drop 600 on a Glock, 1,000 on a Kimber, Springfield, or you know, just up from there.
No, it makes sense. And I mean, if the reliability is there, why not, right?
Right.
So, speaking of reliability, should we go test it out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Sounds good. All right, guys, so we're going to be shooting at a 25-yard steel. We're going to do some bull drills. We're going to do some Mozambiques. That's just going to make sure that, you know, your follow-up shots are fast enough and you can keep it stable and things like that. So the fast fire, we're doing bull drills and Mozambiques. All right, so you guys stay tuned. Shooter ready.
Yep.
Stand by. That is 1.75. All right, shooter ready.
Yep.
Stand by. That is a 1.73.
Shooter ready? Stand by. One 5.7. Shooter ready?
Yep.
Stand by. One 5.0.
They're all in there. Not bad. Shooter ready.
Yep.
Stand by. There you go. That was a 1.4.
Shooter ready?
Yeah.
Stand by.
Right.
1.68.
So there you have it, folks. In my opinion, this pistol shot really well. Again, for me, I'm a guy who, I like Glocks. I think they're great pistols. I struggle to shoot them straight, or I have to work a lot harder to shoot a Glock accurately. And with this one, again, it feels like a Glock to me, but the grip angle certainly helped me out to shoot it more accurately. The trigger is not bad at all. It ran fine. We ran bull drills okay with it. My cadence is a bit off because of the cold, but certainly performed absolutely fine, and we didn't have any malfunctions. It was absolutely flawless today.
Yeah, when we were running Winchester white box through it, and like for me, I've run Glocks predominantly for the last 8 years. Mm-hmm. Before that, I was diehard HK. Mm-hmm. Still kind of am. But, you know, so for me, the trigger isn't as big of an issue like with the Glocks. Yeah, it's an issue, but you hear that more out of your competition and range shooters versus your law enforcement military, because adrenaline, fine motor skill loss, whatever. This trigger actually isn't bad. I do like the flat face on it. It ran fine. The reset's good and tactile. You can feel it. You can hear the click. Mm-hmm. And I mean, accuracy, it's 20 degrees and windy where we're at, so bear with us. But at 25 yards hitting the head size steel, it worked for that. It was decent grouping on the 7-yard line. It ran just fine for the bell drills and the faster shooting.
Oh yeah, no, I totally agree with you. I mean, again, for the amount of money you pay for this, and like I said, again, it's just, I looked at it this morning, it's like $319, right? That's an exceptional value for what you get. Is it an HK? No. Is it reliable? It was for us so far. We have a sample of one, and it shot great. But for the amount of money that you're paying to get something that's Glock-like with good reliability and it's accurate and it works every time you pull the trigger, that's a bargain in my opinion.
I mean, for me, like, would I run a dagger as a duty weapon? I don't know, probably not. Would I run it as an EDC if I had one after getting a couple thousand rounds through it? Probably.
Yeah. No, I'm in the same boat as you. And I mean, they've been around for a while now, so it's not like a flash in the pan thing that, you know, they bring out this gun and they dump it a year or two after and you can't find parts and things like that. Again, that's another benefit of having a Glock clone, is like the parts compatibility and things like that. But it looks like it's one of PSA's flagship things that they're selling right now. Right,
and it seems to be, and as somebody pointed out in one of our videos in the comment section, you know, with the clone, a lot of people hate on the clones. Oh my God, and it's not a Glock. Okay, yeah, no, it's not. That's why it's half the price. You know, but when you look at 1911s, ARs, everybody ran with that platform. You've got so many versions, so many clones, so many brands. You know, like the one comment said, Glock's just the next one on the list.
Which is a fair point. That's a really good point. You know, otherwise the only ARs you'd find would be Armalite rifles, right?
Right. And obviously, if Glock wasn't confident in their product, which they should be with their proven track record, they wouldn't let the patent expire.
I'm with you on that one. So there you have it, guys. That's kind of what we got on this pistol. I personally think it's great value.
I really thought it's a fun little shooter.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely makes it worth it. So yeah, if you guys have some experience with the PSA daggers, let us know down in the comments below what you think of them. Would you prefer this over something else? Do you have a different recommendation you would want to make? And just let us know what you think. We'd appreciate hearing from you. So guys, if you had a little bit of fun with us today, or entertained in any way, shape or form, or learned something new, please give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, because 98% of our people watching our videos are not yet subscribed. It helps out everybody in the 2A community. And if you're really impressed with us, you can also hit that super thanks button to help us get more gear. And as always, from me and the deputy, you guys stay safe, and we'll see you next time.